So lovelies, let's start crafting and make it till our eyes smile, I like to say. Today's video, I'm collabing with my lovely friend Nancy from Little Treasures by Nancy. Please go check her channel. I'll leave the links in my description box for her channel and for her fun, lovely harvest video. Go check her out and tell her Miss Krafty Leeny sent you. We're going to begin by using these Dollar Tree signs. Dollar Tree carries different signs every year, so they're easy to find and they're great for DIYs. I've also using some of the Dollar Tree spackle, and I do that, and I'm just going to cover the holes that are in the center and not from the far right of the sign. I'm going to add some jumbo popsicle sticks along with some smaller ones, and I'm going to put them 2 large ones on the top, and I'm going to put the 2 medium-sized jumbo sticks right in the middle. After I do that, I'm going to turn my sign around now that it's sturdy and steady, and I'm going to cut some of this brown packing paper. I love doing this. I don't show myself doing it very often, but I do when I like a project and I'm going to keep it for a while, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to use this Mod Podge spray. I love this stuff. Makes it fast and easy. And I'm just going to spray generously all on the back of my sign. Now I'm going to put that paper that we cut out, and I'm just going to put it right to the back. I'm going to press it down firmly and make sure that it's all even to the corners and the sides. And don't worry, if it's not a straight fit, that's fine, because we can always trim it after it's sticking, or we can sand it. So after I do that, I'm going to put some more spackling, and I'm going to put that now right in the center where the seam of the signs connect. And I'm just going to put quite a bit of it, and I just put my finger in there and I just smear it right in there all the way down. Now, hint, hint, if you want to save yourself a little more time, you can do this after you glue everything together, and then, or put the sticks on there, and then do the center circles where the twine was in. See how I went above it anyway? And it could have just saved me time if I would have did it in one whole process instead of separately. And you just go all the way down the middle, all the way up. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I could be confusing. I confuse myself sometimes. So now that it's good, while that's drying, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to poke some holes on the sides just so where I can put the twine back in to hang it. And then I'm going to put some more of that spray, the Mod Podge spray adhesive, and I'm just going to spray it right in the corners just to make sure that nothing lifts. After that spackle dries, I'm just going to sand it down just a touch, just to make it nice and smooth. Now I'm using this Folk Art plaid chalk paint in white, and I'm just going to go ahead and do about 2 coats I did. And I didn't want to do it too thick, because I do like when the brown of that sign shows through. I don't know, I really kind of like that look, but it's up to you. So now these, I love using these. You see me use these quite a bit. I get these from Home Depot, and they are free. Yep, free. Can't get any more budget friendlier than that, a freebie. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to glue these little floor samples. They're the wood floor samples, and I'm going to glue them right there in the center of my sign now. And I'm just using, they're not the square ones, they're the rectangle ones. They're a little bit longer. And I love the colors. I love that I don't have to paint them. To me, they look like real wood and more natural look. And it's easy, because now you're just going to push them right together where that line was in the middle of that sign. And that's where I'm putting it. I put some glue on one side after I glue one, and then I put some on the sides. And then I put right there flush next to the other one. This is a quick, easy, budget-friendly sign, and it's so beautiful once it's done. It looks high-end to me. It does. And it looks gorgeous on my wall. I have it hanging now. So now I'm going to do the same thing all the way down. I'm going to put that one down. After I glue it, I'm going to get some more glue and I'm going to put it right there in the center and then on the bottoms and on the other side. And then flush it together and press. Easy as that. So now this right here, I love this twine rope. It has different colors and I love that it's a fall ribbon. It was $5.99 at Hobby Lobby and I got it on sale, so that was great. Better for me. I love having some sales. I always say better for me because, hey, I'm always looking for those bargains, right? Come on, we know we do. So now what I'm doing is I just put it all the way around each block, glued it. After I did that, I got these beautiful sunflowers from the Dollar Tree, took the hook off it, or the little, I call them the little alligator snappy things. Pull them right off, really easy. Glue some building blocks from Dollar Tree, 2 of them on each side of the center, from the center. And then I put more glue down and I'm just going to glue it right in the center of each block. After I did that, I got that same twine that we outlined. I'm going to say outlined those little wood squares that I put, or rectangles that I put. I'm going to use that same twine and I'm going to glue it. I just cut on each side, glued it on right on the inner side of the circle where the twine will be to hang it. I hope it makes sense. Again, I'm saying it again, right? Drives me crazy. Probably drives you crazy also. So now I'm adding some more of that packing tape. I add some glue on the top of that rope, and now I'm just pressing it down just to give it this finished look when you look at the back. And it kind of holds it a lot better. It gives that glue some more bonding to the rope. Press down, do it to all 4 sides. Oh, I'm loving it. Isn't that pretty? And it's so easy, simple, and fast. Gorgeous. So I think I'm going to add, I do add a dab of glue on each center underneath the rope. See in the center part? Just so the rope does not move around. And I'm going to do that to both sides. It could have been a little bit tighter on that side. I'll tighten it. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to flip it right around and I'm going to add the same twine that came with the signs, but I'm going to use both of them, put one on each side. So there's one, and then I did the same thing on the other side. Now I'm going to add those 2 together. I'm going to cut it has the little plastic on each end, and I cut them off. I glued them together by putting a piece of ribbon right there in the center to hold it stronger, because I added glue, and now I'm going to add some more glue to that ribbon, wrap it around just to give them both some more strength and they won't come apart. You don't have to do this. You can add your own twine if you like, or you don't have to. But you know me, I was trying to use everything to the signs, and I ended up using the same twine that they came with. I mended it in the middle, and after it was nice and glued, not going anywhere, mended nicely, I'm going to trim some of that excess ribbon off. Watch your fingers because the glue is hot. As you can tell, it was hot. And now I'm just going to trim that. Now this bow, this ribbon I got at the Dollar Tree. I love this ribbon. When you see this ribbon, you grab it. And you grab it when you can because they go fast. This is great for harvest. It's great for Christmas, farmhouse. I mean, whatever. This goes a long way. So when you see them bring this ribbon out, you grab it. I know I do. So now all I did was just fold them over, pinched it in the middle, and I love using these wires. These wires I save for when I buy bread. I know I save everything. I love to recycle. And I use these twisties from the bread, and I just use them for my bows. So now after that, I'm just going to fluff my bow out to the way I want it. I get that twisty, and I'm just going to twist it right there in the center of my twine in that ribbon that I glued. And I'm just going to wrap it and twist it around tightly. Fluff it out. I'm looking at my bow and what do I need to do to it? Yeah, let's ducktail it. So I ended up doing some ducktails. And I did that to both sides of each ribbon tail. I mean, you can leave it, or you can slant it, or you can ducktail it. I don't know. I love using that. I think it really makes the finished look when you make a bow. And there you have it. Isn't that beautiful? And it was quick, easy, and budget friendly, guys. And it's so gorgeous. It's simple but beautiful. And I love the twine that it matches the fall colors. Well, thank you so much for visiting me, lovelies. If you have not subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing and being part of my Krafty Leeny World family. I would sure love for you to join us. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow, and it also lets me know that you enjoy what I'm doing. Join me in Leeny's Shabby Tuesdays every Tuesday for some Shabby Beautiful. I host a live show every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I post weekly videos. It was my pleasure crafting with you today. Till next time, lovelies, stay blessed, be kind yourself and others. Hugs, kisses, and fairy dust wishes. I'll see you in my next video, my lovelies.